Hello! Thanks for sticking around to the final video of this mini project. In part 2, we created 3 keyframes and set up the blank in between cells. Today we'll be filling in those blanks and exporting everything as a GIF animation. Let's start with the in-betweens between cell 1 and cell 4. Go to cell 2. Based on what we learned last time, the first thing is to switch on the onion skin. Wait, something's missing. We can only see cell 1 but not cell 4. That's because onion skin usually only shows the previous and the next cell, and right now cell 3 is in between, which is still blank. To fix this, let's extend the onion skin range. In the timeline panel, click the 3-line menu icon at the top left corner, then select Show Animation Cells and Onion Skin Settings. Set next frame to 2 instead of 1, then hit OK. Now you should be able to see cell 4. Sorry to drag you through that, but there's the twist. I actually don't usually use onion skin very often, because there's something more convenient we can use. I'm talking about the light table. Don't worry, onion skin is still fundamental animation knowledge, so I had to show it to you. But now let me introduce the good stuff. A light table literally refers to any table that lights up, allowing you to see through multiple sheets of paper when drawing. It used to look like this. Now it can be as simple as an LED board. In Clip Studio Paint, the light table panel functions similarly, but with much more control. To call the panel, go to the top menu bar, Window, then Animation Cells. It should appear above your layer panel on the right-hand side. Can't really see what's happening here, so we need to adjust the panel size a bit. The current cell you are working on appears here. In this case, it's cell 2, and we want to use cell 1 and 4 as references. Drag cell 1 and 4 from the layer panel into the light table panel. Careful not to click before dragging, or you might accidentally switch the active cell. Once added, you'll see faint images appear on the canvas. If they are hard to distinguish, let's change their colors. Select both reference cells in the light table panel, click the color mode icon and choose monochrome. Then, pick one of the cells and change it to different color by Change Layer Color function. You can adjust opacity for all layers at once or individually by switching this icon on and off. Now you are ready to draw. I want this movement to be an ease out, which means from fast to slow. So in cell 2, I will draw a halfway position between cell 1 and 4. Then for cell 3, I will draw another halfway position between cell 2 and 4. Head over to cell 3 and repeat the process. Drag the previous and next cell into the light table. Set the colors. And draw. To speed things up for the future use, go to File, Preference, Animation. Under When registering to Light Table section, set the default color mode to monochrome. Next time you drag layers in, it will already be set up. Once cell 3 is done, move on to cell 5 through 7. I want another ease out motion here too. In cell 5, use cell 4 and 8 as reference and draw the halfway position. In cell 6, use cell 5 and 8. In cell 7, use cell 6 and 8. Play the animation. You should have something like this. It looks fine but lacking in energy. Energetic movements often have some bounce back when they stop. So let's fix that in cell 7. You don't need to delete anything. Instead, create a new raster layer from the layer panel. This is the same function as the new animation cell button. Just click on it and rename the new layer as 7B. Then, in the timeline, you can simply drag the new cell here to replace the original cell 7. This is the easiest way. Or you can right-click on this extra cell, delete it, right-click on cell 7 and reassign it to 7B. Unless you delete the cell from the layer panel, it will still be stored there even if it is not used in the timeline. Now let's add that bounce. Put cell 8 into the light table and draw a version with an even wider mouth and slightly higher eyes, just to push the motion further than the ending pose. Play the animation again, and with the bounce it looks a bit more energetic. But the resting time before it loops seems too short. To improve the loop timing, drag the blue timeline tag a little further back. This gives the final frame more time to rest before looping. Time to export your baby now. Go to File, Export Animation. You'll see lots of formats available, including MP4. But for this short loop, GIF is perfectly fine. Choose your destination folder and hit Save. An export setting window will pop up. Check the size, set the animation to 24 FPS, and click OK. And there you go, your baby is born. By finishing this project, you are already equipped with the basic skill to create animation in Clip Studio Paint. Now go have fun experimenting with your own ideas. In the next video, we'll explore how to control the rhythm and power of your animation by flexibly using 1s, 2s, and 3s. If you found this helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to Flutterframe for more updates. I am Kay. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.